From $50,000 shoes falling apart to custom diamond chains, these are the 10 stupidly expensive things that Kai Cenat owns. But first, we've got to start with Kai's briefcase, because this thing is worth over $20,000. Kai owns the limited edition Black Utopia briefcase, a promotional item tied to Travis Scott's best-selling album. This rare briefcase is highly coveted among fans. At the time Kai was streaming, they were going for $20,000. However, Kai's briefcase wasn't the kind available on the internet.
$20,000 for this Travis Scott case? What the f am I looking at? This is a limited edition, all black edition shit, bro. It's like the only one that he made for a real ass like me. So like this is the only one in the world like that. This is the one of one black edition.
Index pointing at the viewer medium.
His was the only one of its kind, custom made for him by Travis Scott himself. As a collectible, the ultimate flex ever. What's not the ultimate flex, however, are his shoes. Because his Yeezys fell apart while live on Shen and Sharp's podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, man.
Damn, bro.
Did we get that? That joke got some fake Yeezys.
Yeah.
That joke got
Hell nah.
He got us some Peasy.
Oh,
The
hell
Peasy.
nah.
That
He
Peasy.
makes
Them
out
ain't no
of-
Yeezys.
Yo, my.
Yeah, we got that.
Say got that.
Nah.
And these things cost up to $50,000. Damn, Kai's gonna need a refund on that.
Bro, 50 bands for 50 ball for some shoes, man. That's crazy, man. But if you ain't a hater, make sure you subscribe to your boy's channel. Bring y'all these bangers for this reaction channel. Hey, look out for your boy one time. Much love, you dig? Look out for me, you hear me?
But let's be honest, $50,000 is chump change for a guy like Kai, because the man dropped $500,000 on a necklace that's almost as big as him. For his 22nd birthday, Kai commissioned a bespoke diamond chain from Eliante, and this thing is just massive.
Look at the detail, gang.
Nah.
That shit. Put that on.
However, that's not the only thing massive he got, because just a year ago, he got himself a custom AMP pendant made out of diamonds and emeralds.
You're right. Oh my.
But perhaps the most ridiculous of them all are his custom grills he got for his teeth. Just a set of these alone cost him $50,000, and he's got tons of these. Wait a minute, what did that just say? Sit here? No wonder the man got himself a girlfriend. I can only imagine Kai flashing these at every girl he goes on a date with. In total, his entire collection cost him over $600,000. Ridiculous! However, that's the only ridiculous thing that Kai got, because he went one step further with this ugly-ass watch.
Look at this beautiful watch. Literally, if you know, you know.
No, Kai, I do not know. Stick to the Pateks and the APs, man. See, Kai wanted to look all drippy going to Paris, so he decided to pick up a Cartier crash watch that goes for $300,000. And this thing looks like melted ice cream. If anything is gonna fall apart on camera next, it's gonna be that thing. Thankfully, however, he's got other real watches in his collection, such as his Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Skeleton in full rose gold, worth over $200,000. Now that's a proper watch. He also picked up 2 more APs, bringing his total watch collection to $650,000. But if that's how much Kai spends on his wrist, how much does he spend on his cars? See, Kai bought himself his very first car, his Mercedes-Benz AMG GT63 in 2021, when he was 18 and his stream started popping off.
It's so sexy. I'm telling you, bro. I never the bitch in this whip. Wanna know why? Because
yes,
the
your
interior
eardrums are just swollen.
This interior is too beautiful.
Along the way, he copped himself a Dodge Challenger, a Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, and a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat wide body. However, he wasn't really feeling the vibe, so he had to get a complete overhaul and an upgrade. Now, something tells me that Kai's favorite color is red.
Let me know. Oh!
In total, these 4 cars add up to over $600,000. Damn! However, don't get it twisted. Kai's all down to drop money on whips and jewelry, but deep down, the man has a heart of gold. Most people don't know this about Kai, but he used to be homeless. Yeah, At one point, him and his entire family were living out of a homeless shelter in the Bronx.
He was in the shelter, bro. I don't tell nobody that.
And he had to go for years with the same pair of shoes, which is why he collaborated with Mr. Beast and dropped $30,000 on an entire truckload of sneakers just to give away to the less fortunate.
And literally, yeah, let me see that little sheet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
On top of that, he's committed to building schools in Nigeria. In November of 2024, during his Mafiathon 2 subathon, Cenat pledged to donate 20% of the proceeds to build a school in Nigeria.
Oh, also, good cause too. 20% of what's coming in going to a school I'm building in Nigeria. Chat.
Take the whole thing.
Damn, Uzi a real one for that. The crazy thing is, Kai earned at least $3.6 million in revenue from November. Assuming he's got a 70-30 revenue split with Twitch, that means he took home at least $2 million in November alone. And if 20% is going to building schools, that's $400,000. At this rate, we're gonna see lots of schools popping up in Makoko, Nigeria. Damn! But sustaining these efforts ain't cheap, and Kai understands this, which is why he made investments in businesses outside of streaming to keep things going. First off, he started building his multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio with a $2.4 million mansion in Georgia, his very own AMP house for him and his boys. They have since sold it off. But what he does own, however, are the 2 houses that he bought for himself and his mom over the last couple of years.
The crib is official, you feel what I'm saying? Oh man.
You got a whole, what did you get? You got that.
What's this called, the title?
Yeah.
The title, you feel what I'm saying? It's official, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You no longer live in the Bronx.
In total, his entire real estate portfolio is worth an estimated $3 million. However, Kai's not stopping there, because this man knows how to market. And that's why he has dropped his very own merch line to strike while the iron is hot.
Look at me.
Man, shout out cause that boy put out that Screamer University. That hoe went the stupid way, the dumb way, man. Shout out to that boy Cenat. If you ain't a hater, my boy, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Show your boy some love, man. Shout out to that boy Cenat.
Bro, I'm fly as fuck right now. You know what I'm saying?
He's got everything from custom designed hoodies, shirts, and accessories. Not only does it let his fans rep his brand, but it also rakes in millions in revenue. Across his 53 million followers across all social media platforms, if even just 1% of his fans buy when a new merch drops, that's over $500,000 in revenue per month, or $6 million per year. Damn. And that's assuming only 1% buy. This man is literally set for life. However, there's something he's got that's even more valuable than his merch line. See, Cenat is out here making history. First of all, he's the first streamer ever to turn down a deal size this big.
I read that you turned down $60 million to join Kick. Why did you do that?
It wasn't right. Man, I couldn't join Kick at the time because it was like, I got to realize, like, not all money is good money. Like, I have such a great community where I'm at right now. Why would I leave it?
Who did you rely on to help make that decision, or was that a sole decision that you made?
Nah, it was me and God. I can tell you exactly what happened. 2023, right before my subathon, I got a call from Kick. They say, hey, we got these millions for you to do 15 days on Twitch, then come to Kick.
Crazy because the average person would. That's over 6 figures. I would have did. I'm poor. I'm broke. Goddamn. Babies. I got family to buy. So, but I understand the total thing. You got that family. It Twitch. Why mess it up? Because you gotta always look out for you. So I would have did the same thing. I'm an average person, bro. 60 mil. We'll stop playing.
Kick for 15 days and then reveal that you're on Kick. And I said, I told my team, I said, I can't do it. I didn't want to do it. They hung up. As soon as I hung up, I got down on my knees and I put my hands together and I prayed and I said, God, I just turned down a crazy amount of money that can help me for a lifetime. But I just hope you keep me on the road of staying focused and being able to achieve my dreams at a natural pace, at my own pace.
On top of that, Kai became the first Twitch streamer to sign a major deal with Nike, which means this is the first time ever in history that a streamer is representing a major sportswear brand. Given Kai's influence globally as the most watched streamer in the world, his deal is likely in the range of $2 million to $5 million per year. If the partnership includes royalties from product lines tied to him, the total value could very well exceed $10 to $15 million over the years he's got tied to them. And last but not least, perhaps the most expensive thing Kai owns is his circle of friends. Because this is the birthday surprise that they pulled for him. Damn! With friends like these, it doesn't matter whether you're in the hood or at the top of the world. And that's all for this video. However, Kai Cenat is not the only one drowning in money. Aiden Ross, too, is doing extremely well. Six-figure watches, $1 million